Let's talk some trading strategy development and in particular, red flags. Those things that just stand out to somebody with experience and that if you observe them and take note of them, you're just going to save yourself time. You're going to save yourself headaches. And maybe even most importantly, you're going to save yourself the false hope. I don't know if there's anything worse out there where you get all hopeful, you get something or you think you have something figured out and then, it wasn't quite what you thought it was. And this is all coming from a YouTube comment I got. So let's go through the YouTube comment. And I'm going to just point out a couple things that maybe you already know. And if you do know these things, fantastic. But if you don't or have never considered them, well, then this is definitely for you. There's a line that is not on any indicator. This transparent line, or as I call it, a ghost line, is significant. Ghosts. Red flag number one, whenever you think you have some sort of indicator, and I'm all good with naming things. I mean, I have all sorts of weird names for things. But when you have an indicator and then you think you've discovered some sort of new indicator, as this person says, this indicator, I think what they meant to say isn't on their platform. It's not like this is some sort of standard practice indicator or anything like that. It's some sort of like newly discovered indicator. And because it's newly discovered, I got to come up with a line and it's the ghost line. That's a red flag right there because it tells me that you're getting a little too focused on indicators. Sure, indicators have their time and place, but to be focused to the point where you think you've discovered something new, you haven't, okay? At the end of the day, you haven't because all indicators are based around things that everybody has access to and, specifically price action, volume. That's going to be the truest indicators out there, which is why I think candlesticks are so powerful because that's all built around the data of price action. But when you're this focused on an indicator to thinking you've found something, yeah, that's a red flag. You're getting too hung up in the indicator details. When I incorporated this aspect of my own indicator in every trade, it worked every time. Like every time? Since I found this ghost line or transparent indicator, I've not lost one single trade. I went from 87% to 100% accuracy. Now, let me be very clear. If you're at a strategy and your strategy is an 87% win rate, can I have a ride on your jet? Can I have a ride on one of your many yachts? You would be one of the richest people in the world. And 87% accuracy, that's actually very, very impressive. But to move that up to 100% accuracy, think about that claim. 100% means you're not wrong. And if you think you found an indicator, which is already red flag number one, which we're now focusing on red flag number two, if you think you found something and it is a 100%, indicator 100% results type thing where you're literally not wrong, that's a mind-blowing red flag. That does not exist. If it did exist, then you will be, or you are, the richest person in the world by far. If you have some sort of indicator, this ghost line, that's going to yield you 100% accuracy. That's just a red flag. I started using this technique a month ago. And red flag number 3. If you have a situation where you make some winning trades and then
5 minutes later,
you're ready to declare, I have this great strategy, I have this great indicator, I have this great fill in the blank. No, you don't. 1 month is, not to get too geeky and mathematical about you, but from a statistic standpoint, a sample size of 1 month, not a whole lot. You need a little bit more than that. And here's another video I did where I documented a specific strategy and put out 509 trades. And that went over several months. And before I forget, I'll put a link down below if you're curious and just checking out those statistics and results. But to be fair, maybe you're saying, no, Clay, I don't think 500 trades is enough to prove or disprove anything. And while I might give you a little bit of pushback, it wouldn't be very much because I can see what you're saying. Because the markets, to really find something, I'm not quite sure to say. Like I said, I think 500, good quality amount. I think you can start to make some pretty firm claims. But also, I can respect you saying, no, I don't think that's quite enough. But what I'm trying to illustrate here is this took place, 509 trades, over several months. But to think that you have something and to think that the accuracy is actually 100% after 1 month of data, massive red flag. Now, I'm not disputing that maybe at this point in time, it is a 100% accuracy. I'm not refuting that. I'm just saying that just because it's 100% within 1 month, you need a little bit more data than that. But I mean, if it actually is 100%, just like I said, remember me. Can I have a ride on your yacht someday? I mean, because you will be the richest person in the world. So when you are developing a trading strategy, don't get too hung up in the indicators. If your results are telling you that you have some sort of strategy or indicator or system, whatever you want to call it, trading bot, whatever it is, algorithm, and those results are telling you that it's a 100% accuracy, no, it's not. Something is wrong. Something is wrong in your analysis. Something's wrong in your statistics. That just does not exist. And then thirdly, make sure you have an accurate sample size, both from a time perspective and then just from a trade perspective. So you got to make sure those things are, being tracked and taken part of, because if you don't take note of those, then like I said, at the end of the day, besides the headaches and, the wasted time, I mean, you could very well give yourself false hope. And I'm not trying to be mean to this person, but they're going to be so disappointed. I mean, they literally think they have a 100% accuracy strategy. And I just hope that they don't get too disappointed about that, because that's not going to be the case. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, did you see anything else in those comments that maybe stuck out as another red flag as this person's trying to develop a strategy? I'm not claiming that I caught them all, but if you saw something else, leave those out in the comment section. But yeah, take these things to heart. Don't allow yourself to just build that false hope. So keep your eyes out for those red flags within your own trade development of a strategy. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.